Good day, Ross Jason Bohm Live. Friday, July 7th, 2017, 8:37 p.m. Hey, anyhow, Ross Jason Bohm Live. Again. Just looking for something. Yesterday's paper, Comox Valley Record, and Echo, all in one. Well, today we're going to talk a little more about family violence with schizophrenia and how it goes with criminal harassment, bullying at the workplace, and sexual harassment when a group of gang organization like family and family violence assaults you. Family violence. Family violence starts with physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, which falls under physical abuse as well because it's part of your body, and financial abuse and neglect. Physical abuse considered as pushing or shoving, hitting, slapping or kicking, pinching or punching, strangulation or choking, stabbing or cutting, shooting, throwing objects at someone, burning, holding someone down so someone else can assault them, locking someone in a room, or tying them down, killing someone. Sexual assaults are sexual touching or sexual actions without consent, meaning when they're sleeping, one would think, or whatnot. Continued sexual contact with when asked to stop, somebody says no, and you continue. Forcing someone to commit unsafe or humiliating sexual acts. Emotional abuse, like physical abuse because it's your mind and part of your body. Threatening, put-downs, name-calling, or insults. Constantly yelling and criticizing them, putting them down. Oh, you need medication. You're psychologically deranged. You're insulting me. You're constantly yelling at me and criticizing me, trying to control my life. You're trying to detain somebody and lock them in a room and hold them down so somebody else, like a doctor, can insult you under family violence, a doctor, and whatnot. It also goes from controlling and keeping someone from seeing friends and family, or who they can and can't see, making fun or preventing someone from practicing their faith or religion or choice of exercises or leisure, destroying their personal belongings, hurting their pets, or threatening them to hurt their pets. That's right. G.I. Joe toys, stuffed animals, computer games, exercise equipment by putting stuff on their handles, flattening their tires. Yeah, that's right. Also, bullying, intimidation, humiliation, including the internet. Trying to humiliate them. Having your friends and other families gang up for you. Like the movie Misery. I love you, I hurt you, and now you're detained and injury. Now I have to look after you and torture you some more. Financial abuse. Taking someone's money or properties without permission. Stealing out of your kid's piggy bank, or knowing that taking money out of your parents' wallets without them knowing will harm them. That's right. You borrow money from your kid or your mom and dad with intent not to ever pay it back. You got a bank loan. You refuse to pay it. Now you're a bank robber because you stole from the bank with intent to harm, just like robbing the bank without a weapon. Withholding or limiting money to control someone. You know they have a great amount of money in the bank. You're trying to get them psychologically detained and control of their assets and life. So now you are the controller spending their money because you think they're too greedy. Pressuring someone to sign a document. Forcing someone to sell or change a will for your benefit or somebody else's. Most forms of financial abuse are crimes, including theft and fraud. This is all on www.justice.gc.ca. Neglect. This is a good one. Excuse me. Not providing proper food or warm clothing. Our government's good at that. People on social services don't get 3 square meals a day of proper nutrition. They don't have proper winter clothes. There's worn out clothes from a second-hand store. Boots and whatnot might get foot fungus. Can't wear other clothing due to the fact of people don't wear underwear. Just like you can't sell used pair of underwear, bra, or swimsuit. Once you put it on, you own it because you can't try it on in the store. Failing to provide adequate health care, medication, and personal hygiene. A woman has more testosterone than a man, and a man needs it, and you're refusing the Canadian government or your mom and dad to get that testosterone so you can be a proper man, or HCG to have children, because that's what it takes to procreate. Refusing human control up top again. Proper health care. Grade 3 needed glasses. Didn't get them till grade 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 6 years, isn't it? Or 5 years? Blind as a bat. Forcing inadequate health care. Grinding their teeth down and they didn't need it because you didn't like the way their teeth looked because they looked like vampire fangs. Failing to prevent physical harm. Failing to ensure proper supervision. To prevent physical harm, doesn't have enough hormones to defend bacteria and stuff in their body, meaning proper medical care as well. There you go. Like I said, child abuse and neglect, including physical, sexual, emotional abuse, including neglect and violence that children see and hear in their family. The persons who abuse the children can be parents, brothers, sisters, other relatives, caregivers or guardians, a teacher, other professionals, volunteers of children, example, doctors, coaches, and etc. Outreach workers. And then we go to family violence, about divorce and separation. This is off the first page. It says go to grounds of divorce, and the rules for grounds of divorce is on page 3 when I typed it out. And it has 3 of them. Number 1, you haven't been living together for over a year or more and haven't seen each other. Your spouse has had physical or mental cruelty to you. Just like a parent, you psychologically harmed your kids. Grounds of divorce, you don't have to talk to your parents anymore. That's why a doctor's not allowed to talk to the parents, because the parents were psychologically assaulting them, using the Canadian government or RCMP or police to do so. Falls under family violence, even the RCMP. Because why? They're just like a doctor. And, third, adultery. That's only if your mom and dad are cheating on each other. There's that. Like I said, you want to look at it? www.justice.gc.ca. Canadian Government, the Department of Justice webpage. So you can see, divorce. This, I can read it pretty clearly. Little agitated, hey? And here, a little spiel from last night will be the next thing when I get waken up with this stuff in the air in panic mode. Have a great day. Enjoy what you hear. Baiting and trapping your kids to show up for a holiday. Trap-like device and physically or psychologically harm them. and then union run them so they can't live a proper life again.